Hey everybody, Dino here with Overclockers Tech. I decided to do a little video here to give you a good idea of how this Thermaltake Dr.Power 2 power supply tester actually functions. We went ahead and connected all the connection points so we'll be able to get a reading from everything. And after doing that, the first thing you're going to want to do is just reach back to the back of your power supply and throw the toggle switch. And once you do that, the light will come on, and we'll begin with mode A, which is the manual mode. So you just want to press the button on the side here, on the left side, one time. You'll hear it beep. This is the 24-pin reading, which is giving you all the different ones. It's giving you the 5 volt, 12 volt, 3.3 volt, the minus 12 volt, the 5 volt VSB, and the power good reading, which should typically be between 100 and 500 milliseconds. And then if you hit the button again, the display down here changes to PCI, which is actually your video card connector. You can see we get 12.2 there. Press the button again, it switches to the CPU, which is your auxiliary CPU connection. Press the button again, and now it's giving you the Molex connector, the 4-pin Molex. It's giving 5 volt reading and 12 volt reading because both of those are included in the 4-pin Molex. Then from there it goes to your SATA connection, and it gives you the 3 different readings on the SATA, the 12 volt, the 5 volt, and the 3.3 volt. And then if you hit the button again, it actually turns the power supply off. The next function is the B mode, which is all automatic. In order to get that going, you need to press the button and hold it for more than 5 seconds. And that should be good. And then what will happen is it'll start off just like before, but it'll automatically cycle through. And you can just watch it. It's a 12 volt CPU, the Molex, the SATA, and I believe it'll shut down again after that. It does. It actually shuts the power supply off. So what happens if you have a bad voltage reading? Well, give me a minute here and I'll dig up a power supply that I think has a bad rail on it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a power supply unit here that I believe has a bad PCIe connector on it. So we should be able to, we'll go ahead and start it in the A mode and do it manually, and we should get a warning when we get to the PCI power. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And we'll see what we got. We'll go to the next one. Which is right there, PCI. So that's what happens when you have a bad voltage rail or a bad connector or anything that's causing it not to give you a clean current. And in the manual mode you can just hit the button again and it'll still continue to move on to the next reading like it did before. Now let's try it in the automatic B mode. Okay, it beeps at you, and in the automatic mode it just shuts the power supply right off, and it will not continue on past that point. So when you want to check the rest of the voltage rails, even though you know you have one bad, you're going to need to do that in manual mode. And that's pretty much it. That's how the unit operates, and I think you'll find it as a real handy device, especially if you do a lot of troubleshooting with PCs. Thanks for watching.